up this morning. Got me feeling brand new, like I know what to do. Got me feeling nostalgic. Ancestors sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back. Cause the whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky. We gon' make it if we try. The truth never lie, wings we can fly. With you by my side. This morning, oh yeah, and I woke up this morning.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to do my first memory plan with me for my trip that I took to Tulum in June. So if that's something that you're interested in, let's get into it. So like I said in my July reset, I didn't do much planning for the month of June. I did set up my monthly calendar. I did my vision board. This is from the June monthly reset. And this is where I planned out our trip to Tulum. And I like the way that this template turned out. So I want to use the same template for my memory plan with me. And if you have a template that you want to reuse, you don't have to go back to the dashboard to recopy the template. What you can do is come up to this page with the plus sign, and it's going to give you your current template. Only thing you need to do is select whether you want it before or after the page. So I want mine to come after, and I'm going to select the current template and it's going to add it to the planner. So the first thing I want to do is go in with my lasso tool, and I'm going to cover up the days on this planner because I only want to use the days that we were actually on the trip. I'm going to make a circle and hold in the circle and take a screenshot. And when given the option, I'm going to copy the screenshot. Now I have a blank box. It's going to be the same color of your template that you can use to cover up anything in the planner. So if I wanted to cover this whole area, I could use this box to cover everything up. This is one way to customize your templates in your planner. And now you have a blank page to start with. Or if you have a section in your planner that you want to cover up, you can use this box to cover it up. Once I have all the days covered up, then I can come in with my toolbox. Once I have all the days covered up, now I'm going to come in and add in the text for the days of the trip. Now that I have my days added, I'm going to fill in this top section. I want to use a picture here from our trip. I'm going to add this one of the beach area. Now that I have my picture in place, I'm going to add the word Tulum on top of the picture. And I want the writing to be big, so I'm going to change it to 200. I forgot to change the color, so let me go in and make the color white so you can see it. I want to make this text larger, so what I'm going to do is go in and use my lasso tool. You want to make sure that you have text box selected and images turned off, so it won't pick up the image in the background. It'll just pick up this text box. So when I circle, it's just going to pick up the word, and I'm going to resize it, and then I can make it as big as I want. Now let's get into this trip. So we took the trip from Wednesday, June the 7th through Sunday, June the 11th. On Wednesday, we had an early flight, so we had to be at the airport at 5:30. The flight took about 3 hours, and we landed in Cancun around 9:30, 10 o'clock. From the airport, we headed straight to the resort. We stayed at the Fives in Playa de Cameron, which is about 45 minutes from the airport. The resort was beautiful. Once we were able to check in, we took a shuttle to our room. Our room was actually in a perfect location. We were really in the center of the resort. We had about a 5-minute walk to get to the beach from the room. The room was nice and we had a pool view. After getting settled in the room, we hung out by the pool and relaxed because we were tired from traveling. We did do our first tequila tasting at the resort and had dinner. After that, we called it a night. On Thursday morning, we got up and had breakfast. After that, we planned some activities for the rest of our trip. For lunch, we had tacos by the beach and bought a couple of pineapple drinks. We headed to Fifth Avenue for our shopping tour. It seemed like every store you went in offered tequila tasting. This is what happened when we went into the jewelry store.
Arriba, para abajo, al centro, cuchi, cuchi.
We caught a show at the resort on the history of Tulum before having a late dinner. Then we called it a night. Friday morning, we decided to walk to the other side of the resort and have breakfast in one of the restaurants. When we arrived to the restaurant, it was beautiful and the food was better than I expected. I can't say that I've ever seen French toast like this before, but it was amazing. On the walk back, we stopped and watched a few monkeys playing on the bridge that led to our room. We spent the afternoon sailing to Isla Mujeres Island, and this was definitely a highlight of our trip. When we got to the island, we had the option to rent a golf cart that we could drive through the city, and that was amazing. Just being able to drive on our own and see the sights of the island. We also stopped at a local restaurant and had margaritas and probably some of the best tacos I had on this whole trip. Saturday was our last full day on the trip and we definitely made the most of it. After having breakfast, we went and rode ATVs through the jungle. After the ATVs, we went swimming in a cenote, which is a natural swimming cave, and this cave had bats. Friday afternoon, we did a taco tour. We started off the tour learning how to make margaritas, and then we had a salsa making contest. We got to visit several taco restaurants around the city and taste different styles of tacos. After the tacos, we had coffee and dessert. Then we ended our tour with a little free time to walk around Fifth Avenue. Sunday morning, we got up and had brunch. Then we packed and headed to the beach to enjoy the view one more time before it was time to leave. We flew with American Airlines, and I did not realize that American Airlines did not have TVs on their flight, but my iPad mini fit perfect in the holder that they give you on the back of the seat. That pretty much wraps up the memory plan with me. The last thing that I want to do is use this last block as a reflection area. I'm just going to recap some of the feelings that I had about the trip, some of the memorable moments, and just reflect back on the time that I had on this trip. I hope you enjoyed this memory playing with me. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss the next one. Alright y'all, till next time.